This is an updated version of the smart menu systems that I designed for a bar about 2, 3 years ago. You can access it from a regular URL or a QR code that you can have on a bar or anywhere. People can access it from any device, smartphones, tablets. You can provide them with a tablet, or 56% of people have smartphones, so they can just access it with their smartphones. As you can see here, it allows you to very easily add it to your home screen as if it's a regular application, but you don't have to go download the application. It's much easier than loading an application onto your device. And once it's loaded onto your device, it works just like a regular application would. As you notice, you cannot pinch or expand. Hides the top menu bar and doesn't let you go past the bottom. The items are cached as you load them. They can be set to do that, so that once you have loaded the data, it's much quicker to access it next time. This works off of a regular 3G connection, and it's optimized to work off of 3G. You can also provide them Wi-Fi so they can access off of that, but it will work fine off of 3G, and it's been designed to work quickly off of 3G. You can get the ingredients, nutrition. I've added nutrition about a lot of the items. These items can be removed if you don't fill in the data for the particular categories. That tab doesn't appear at all. You can do commercials or add videos. These are 3G optimized once again, so even on a 3G connection, it's going to come up just like this, just as fast. And the server that I have this on is my server, which is very souped up server. Videos I'm picking are videos that are more visual, interesting to look at, because you might not be able to hear the audio if you're in a bar, for example. Notice you got the animation with the moving backwards and forwards. Everything loads pretty quickly. There's nutrition information. History, you can learn more about the drinks. This is the ingredients, information about that. You notice that you've got comments at the bottom. If there are comments, it'll tell you how many. If there's not, it will just have the button there to add a comment. Your customers can add comments, and it gets added to the comment for that particular bar or establishment. The comments are saved into the database, and then they're approved by you so that if anybody writes an inappropriate comment, it doesn't go live immediately. They can save items to refer back to later, kind of like storing items that they might want to order. Later, I'll be adding the ability to order directly from this, but I wanted to make it simpler so that no investment for the bar. You don't have to have any investment. You don't have to do anything. You could start using this. Staff don't need to learn anything. Just up and go. And again, this is all being accessed off of a MySQL database, so it's easy to add items, hide items, remove items. Now this part, I used to have it so it accessed the database to sort the items if you wanted to sort on a particular drink or particular item in the drink, for example. But now I've updated it so this is in real time. You type in the ingredient. This is showing you all the ones with Bailey's in it. As you type, it starts sorting in real time. Each letter you type, it starts sorting on those letters, either via the name or in the description. So it will search on by name or by ingredients. As you can see with this item, this one has other drinks that are similar, so it helps let the customer know other drinks that they might like that are similar to the one that they're looking at. The items here, information is they're listed in the order. If it's a layered drink, this is important because it lets the bartender know exactly how to make it. Even if the bartender's never made it before, they will know how because that's the order that it's layered. I put the items in the order that they're done. So you can have thousands of shooters and cocktails, and if the bartender doesn't know how to make them, the bartender can just look it up on this, and it's in the order that you would layer the items. Live wall, I've added. What this allows you to do is communicate with anybody in the establishment. You can leave comments. This adds the social ability, so you can talk to people that are inside the same bar. Great way to get to know people. But because of issues with anonymity, I was concerned about, I added where you'd log in, and it allows you to log in via Facebook, Yahoo, AOL, or Hotmail, as you see. And then it posts from your profile with your profile name from there. That eliminates issues with anonymity. This talks about the particular establishment, and you can put any information in here that you want. These buttons can be removed because once again, it's easy database. You can send a request to the DJ. I can explain to you how that is set up. And type in a song request, and it goes directly to the DJ. You can send a comment to the management, complaint about the staff, a positive review for the establishment, or whatever you want to send to the owners of the establishment. You've got a map, and this is what I'm working on now, where you click and it uses the GPS of the device. So if you're not in the establishment, it will give you turn by turn from where you're at how to get to the location. And it has a next button, so it tells you where you're at. You click next, and it takes you to your next, the next location, the next street, the next location. Using GPS from the device, looking at where you're at, and it's going to take you where you need to go, so they can easily find, using the GPS of the device, how to get to where they're going. And you notice that there's pictures of all the items. Studies have shown that with pictures, you're going to be increase in sales of 20%. And what I've found when I use this in the bar is having a lot of information. That's why I tabbed it. So some of the stuff they might not want to look at. Well, that's fine. But they can look at it, and it helps to keep them entertaining and keep them there longer, and they order more. This tells them famous people that might have that drank that particular drink. And there's a lot of different things you can add. And with the alcohol, I've got a lot of the information in there already, so you can just click which ones that you have or you want to make available for your particular bar. Once again, the key to this system is that there's no or low investment.